Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before and you came across this video, maybe through a hashtag or just happen to come across your feed somehow, I don't see how, because considering I don't get very many views, so I don't see why it would come across anybody's recommended. But by chance, if it does, consider yourself subscribing this to my channel because this isn't normally what type of video I would put out. I have been doing videos like this for a while, talk about my health journey, talk about mental health, talk about physical health, also talking about just ranting or venting whatever's going on in my mind, what I'm going through, whether it be depression or just something things that are bothering me, or my husband being a total a-hole, who knows, but or just family life. It's kind of like good vlogging, I guess. Not a whole lot of things exciting happening, but yeah, there'll be times where I have posted videos and it looks like I'm wearing the same thing over and over again. And it's not mainly because that's my outfit that I'm wearing on the videos, because you know, some people have an outfit and they wear the same thing on every video. Not me. It's only because I probably hadn't took a shower yet. So, and I just did a video back to back. So I wore the same top in the last couple of videos. It's only because I have been so stressed out. So, yeah. So please consider subscribing, because I can even say the word subscribe. Anyways, maybe if I had teeth, it would help, right? But, so much has been going on. All right. So, typically I would like eventually this channel to turn into either a true crime or just pop culture, I don't know, just basically whatever, kind of video YouTube channel. I haven't fully found my niche yet. I'm working on a true crime one. It's literally going to be a deep dive, and I was dumb because I decided I'm going to read a book this thick about a true crime about a certain family back in the 80s, and it was so interesting when I actually read it. I thought I can literally do a video about this because there's so much going on and it's interesting. Problem is, though, there's so many people involved, and it was so dense. There was so much involved in it that the fact that I literally, it's taken me almost a year. I am still in the process. I finished reading it. It took me many months to read it, and so I guess I have ADHD when it comes to reading. So yeah. But anyways, I ended up literally having a whole whiteboard. I literally have like a 4-foot whiteboard, my notes on there. And then I also have been typing and writing out, in a sentence form, telling the story of what was going on. And I'm trying to figure out the order of events because I'm thinking about doing a video on it. And what I'm going to do, it's going to be probably 4 or 5 parts. And each part's going to probably be close almost 2 hours long. And I know a lot of people, I know you guys, your attention spans have only been 30 seconds. And I'm sorry about that. But if you are interested in that, please consider sticking around and listening to them. I'm not going to be like this talking on here. I'm going to make sure I'm actually sitting down and I actually be at my desktop. So this all won't be here. Right now I'm just on my phone. I've been just doing everything on my phone because right now I'm just lazy about it. And I don't feel like getting up and going to my office and actually sitting down at the computer and doing all of it. But right now, so it will be a little bit better. I will literally have better editing as much as I can, and I teach everything myself. So I'm a one-woman show here. I do all the reading, I do all the research, I do all the writing, I do everything. So it does take time, and I don't get paid for it. So, and I'm not monetized. So YouTube, obviously, you can tell, I literally only have like 180 subscribers, and I think half of them are bots because sometimes they're not even commenting, or they're not even liking the videos. I don't even know if they're even watching them. And it's also crazy, and I'm gonna go ADHD over here, but like on YouTube, I hate this because YouTube's all about money, right? And we make shorts. So when we make shorts, a lot of my shorts get a lot of views, which is crazy. Apparently I do better shorts than I do videos. But what you would think is crazy because my videos are pretty long and I talk a lot. I talk not just so much, but I talk fast too. But I get a lot of views on my shorts, but they don't count towards my watch hours. So I can't, and I think it's ridiculous because I think it should. One, it's still content. Two, it is literally still me talking. I'm still the one producing it, and it's still my stuff. So because it's short formed, they YouTube doesn't make money off of that. So they're not gonna monetize your shorts. So it kind of sucks because they're like, if we're not making money, we're not going to pay you. So we don't care. So shorts are pointless on YouTube, honestly. They really are. They're only good for to get your attention, but that's it. So I don't know if I want to continue to make shorts or not because even though I do very well with it, and I'm not on TikTok. I refuse to be on TikTok. I have my own personal reasons why I don't want to be on TikTok. But I haven't done like Facebook Reels or was it Instagram Reels? I went boomer there for a minute there, but you know what I'm saying. I don't do a whole lot of those, but I mean at this point it's ridiculous. So if you find this video, please just consider subscribing, please, and please try to watch my videos all the way through. Even if you're not paying attention to it, just kind of put play and you can just take your earbuds out and just kind of like let it play. YouTube doesn't know if you're watching or not. It just seems like you're watching it. So just kind of like let it just kind of go. And then when the video ends, it counts as a watch. It counts as watching. So please do that. Please do a favor of that and go back and go through all my videos and just do that for me. If you're bored on a Friday night eating some pizza, chilling, you have nothing else, put on a movie on and just go to each of my videos on your phone and just kind of push play. And you don't even have to turn the volume up. Just turn the volume down and just play my videos. Just let it play all the way through and make me, and every once in a while it'd be nice just comment or hit the like button so YouTube thinks you're really engaging in my videos, so I can get that, I can move forward with YouTube, because I feel like I've been so stagnant. It's insane. And I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people that do a bunch of like fast editing when it comes to talking like this, because I don't. I do my videos, I sit down, I'm talking to you, that's it. That's just me. I feel like we're just sitting here. I saw you at Starbucks. You grab your coffee. I grab my little coffee, and we're just sitting like, hey, what's up? This is how I talk. I hardly ever, aside from the true crime video I'm working on, I don't script anything. So anything I'm saying right now is at the top of my head. So any reaction, anything like that, it's just coming out. Whatever I'm thinking, it's coming out. I don't edit. I don't go back and say, oh, I don't like how that works, let me edit that out. No, this is raw. All my videos are raw, pretty much. And because that's who I am. And I think social media should be like that. It should be, you are who you are. You know what I mean? Yes, it looks clean, it looks nicer, and you can cut out a lot of the BS. And if you do edit, but over edited videos are annoying to me. I cannot stand the choppiness of them. I just can't. And I cannot stand the ones when you're talking and then you see, all of a sudden you see a bam across the screen, or you see this like picture or something. It's like, it's annoying. I feel like you're doing all that. Yes, it's gaining attention, but I feel like you're doing it just to annoy people, because no. It's good every once in a while to have fun on your videos, but to me, I'd rather just do this. Like, we're just sitting there, we're talking, right? And I get my point across, and then that's it. If you watch it, you watch it. You don't. But it helps me out a lot. If you want to be a good, nice person, it'd be great if you subscribed. Whether you watch my videos or not, please subscribe. But if you're gonna subscribe, please at least like the videos. Just hit the little thumbs up. That's all you gotta do. And then I'm not even going to beg you to hit the notification bell. You don't even have to worry about that. I mean, that's just going to let you know when I put a new video out, but which would be great to know if you're really interested in my videos. But if you're not that interested, but you want to help me out, share my videos with somebody. That'd be nice too. Every now and then, maybe like say, okay, every Wednesday, I'm going to sit down at 2:22. Get it? 222. Okay. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to I'm going to share a random video, and just pick one of my videos and just share it to somebody on social media. That's all you do. Pick one of your social media's accounts and just share the video. Put the link out there. So maybe somebody else that's bored can sit around and watch my videos, or just play it in the background, Most of my videos are no longer than literally, I think I have a couple that are 30, 45 minutes long, but I mean, I try not to make them that long when I'm talking like this. So, I mean, if you can spare during your lunchtime, if you have a lunch hour or 30 minutes, you know what I mean? Just take that time, pull up my video, let it play in the background, and just kind of doodle, eat your lunch. And then by the time you're done eating your whatever you're eating. I hope it's good because it probably sounds good, whatever. But okay, mind you, I'm hungry. So, but just go ahead and just do that. I know I'm not the prettiest to look at, so you don't have to stare at your phone when I'm on the video. So just play my videos, just play it, because YouTube does not know if you're literally facing the phone. It does not know. I don't know, they could be watching us, but I would like to think that they don't know. They don't know you're literally watching it. They just know that you played the video and it's just playing all the way through. And you don't even have to listen. You can just turn your volume down and it's just playing, the volume's down, your phone just sit off the side, just let it play. You know what I'm saying? It'd be great. And then maybe every other video just hit the thumbs up button, and that way, or make a comment, just say, "Hey, what's up?" Make some kind of comment so I know you saw it, or say, "Hey, I shared it," or "Hey, I watched," or something like that. That'd be great. You don't have to we don't have to have a whole conversation. But I got noticed, and it helps me out because I'm not one to sit there. I'm not buying. I'm not going to pay for people to pay attention to me. I'm not going to do that. But I would love to eventually get enough footage out there, not footage, but enough interaction out there where it'd be nice to count towards my watch hours. Since our shorts don't count, which is ridiculous because I have literally YouTube shorts that I made like a week ago that already have 700-800 views on it. I'm like, which is not a lot to most people, but to me it is, considering my average video only gets 2 or 3 views and it could be sitting there for days. My last video I just did and I posted, nobody's really looked at it. It's 0. And I'm like, why not? But anyways, so I digress. All right, so this is not what I want to talk about in my video. I just wanted to just mention that. So, but if you're new here though, definitely just take this into consideration that I know it looks like I have a lot of videos and they're just talking about me and myself and I basically, but I'm actually going to I'm going to change this channel up a little bit to make it to what I want it to be. I just haven't got there yet. So just kind of bear with me. Stick with me. You know what I mean? Be my neighbor, be my friend, whatever. And if you're a YouTuber yourself or you're good at stuff like this, hey, I would love some pointers. Go ahead. I am a broke joke over here, so please do not tell me, say, oh, you should get this editing software and da-da-da. You know how much that stuff costs? Editing software is ridiculous. And it's not just you buy once, cry once. A lot of it you're buying and you're paying monthly to it. It's like a subscription. How do you have enough subscriptions on my TV? I don't need any more even added to YouTube, especially when I'm not making money off YouTube. Yes, if this was a business, if I was going to run this as a business, like I'm advertising, and using my YouTube channel as advertising, it would be considered an expense and I can put it on my taxes, right? But this is not a business for me. This is just an outlet. This is a community thing. This is just something like, hey, what's up, neighbor? How you doing kind of thing. That's all this is. And not only that, but it's like, hey, did you hear the story? Let me tell you a story about this. And then I'll tell you about this true crime story. That's what this is. But I like to get more exposure. And the only way I get more exposure is if I get more watch hours and I get more subscribers and more engagement. Because YouTube is burying me. Because nobody cares. And there is a couple channels, and I came across it. These people, and God bless these YouTubers, they literally search for people like me. They literally search for channels like mine. They look for the ones that have 0 views. Or almost 0 subscribers almost. And they have people put out a bunch of videos. They're like, what is making their videos so bad? And I'm like, and I like watch some of those videos and I'm thinking, mine are not like that. I'm like a normal person talking here. So why is it so bad? And I guess maybe it's the editing. Maybe it's because I don't look pretty enough. I know I don't have no teeth, because that's a whole story, and I believe it's still on my YouTube channel. So you go underneath one of my playlists. I think it's called My Dental Journey. I'm still dealing with that. I mean, I thought that was the end of my dental journey, but actually it was just only the beginning. So I'm still dealing with that. I'm actually, hopefully, it'd be nice, maybe before the end of the year, I will eventually, I'm working on to get these bottom ones taken out. I only have like 9 teeth, guys. So I'm going to get these bottom ones taken out because they're getting really bad. And then I will get full on bottom like dentures. I am not ashamed to say I got dentures. So I already have tops, but my tops don't fit right without any bottoms because I have no back teeth. So I can't, bite. I can't clench. So my top, it feels weird having full set on top and nothing on the bottom. So I don't wear them. So I get used to, honestly, it's been helping my self confidence here because one, I hardly ever wear makeup because I see it's pointless half the time, even though I kind of miss it. But it's like, why bother? Because I don't really leave the house. Two, and I don't leave the house because I have anxiety, and I have anxiety because of other health issues, i.e., like I have my fibro, I have POTS, I have all these other health issues, and then it wreaks havoc on my weight, and I have to deal with that, and it just becomes a whole issue. So there's no point in me wearing makeup half the time. You're lucky I pretty much sort of fix my hair, but not really. And then I have my uh and so and half the time I'm wearing PJs. This is PJs, and I'm whatever. And I've gotten so comfortable with my life and walking around out in public with no teeth in my mouth that and talking to people. And it's funny, I don't really get weird looks either. It's just weird. It's like they're like used to that, which is, I don't know. Maybe because I'm at Walmart. I don't know. But anyways, no. Actually, I haven't been to a Walmart in years. I honestly, I'm more of a Target girly than I am a Walmart girly. But I mean, it doesn't bother me. They're about the same to me. So whatever. I'm more likely to shop on Amazon than I am to shop at Target. But they're both the convenient. So yeah. Anyways, got my little baby orange juice here. My mother-in-law decided to bring me breakfast this morning, so which is really nice considering which is the point of this video. I actually 16 minutes later, okay, I'm getting to my point. I actually started my new psychiatrist appointment today. I met my new psychiatrist. She was all right. It's not that bad. Her name does not match her looks, which is fine though. It just took me off guard for a minute, but she's really sweet. She's really nice. She knows what she's talking about. At first, I felt like, oh, okay, this is going to be an issue because I felt like she kept wanting to cut me off. But a lot of that's because because I do deal with bipolar disorder. So, and I had it my whole life, But so I talk a lot. That's my main thing is I talk a lot and I talk fast. So I end up so she had to basically kind of be like, okay, let me speak now, kind of thing. And she's like, we have the whole hour. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to it. I have a lot of questions to get through. So once we got through that part of everything, then she allowed me to talk. So I had a good 25 minutes to sit there and talk to her. So which was satisfying because she actually just listened. And so she's actually told me that diazepam is what I've been taking. She told me that's a benzo. She goes, I don't care what other doctors have been telling you. It is considered the type of medicine you don't want to be on long term. One, if you're on it long term, first of all, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. She is, but I'm not. And I'm just telling you what she told me. So just take that with a grain of salt. I don't want to get sued. Okay? Don't come after me. So just listen. Don't do what I say. Just listen. Okay. So she told me with the diazepam, she told me that long term, if you're on it for long term, so not only can it be addictive, but which I'm not addicted to it, which is kind of weird. But and I've been on it for a while. But it can become to a point where it can lead to dementia long term, and as you get older, it can lead to a lot of mental issues with not forgetfulness, memory issues, things like that. And I'm thinking, I don't want to deal with that. And I mean, I want to keep my brain as long as I can, right? So she's like, I'm not going to stop you cold turkey either. I want to get to a point where I'm going to bring you down off from 30 pills to 25 and so forth. But on top of that, we're going to give you a medication. I'm going to try medications where you can take to help your general anxiety disorder, because that's basically what she's diagnosed me with mild depression. I really don't have that much, but sort of. And that's because I'm dealing with all this stuff I'm dealing with. So she said, so I'm going to try Effexor, which I looked it up. I really have to watch it because I think my sodium levels may get messed up with it because I do have POTS. But she said it may take a while for it to kick in. It's a very, very low dose, but it's one of those medicines that you want to be on a medicine that you take every morning, and it's extended release, and that way you're not taking the benzo, which is a diazepam, because the diazepam will give you it works within 15-20 minutes and you're calmed down. It's an immediate, you know what I mean? You need something you can take and it will build up in your body where your body will eventually will keep the anxiety under control. So I need, and that's what exactly I'm looking for. I'm looking for something I can just take longer term, and I do, but it's not habit forming, and it has very low to no side effects. And if it does have side effects, I can handle them. My main big issue is my sodium with it, and going to be migraines, headaches. I also believe I need to watch my headaches too, because I think I'm gonna start checking my blood pressure, because I think my blood pressure is starting to creep up, and it probably be because I've been increasing my sodium because of the POTS. So my cardiologist told me that I'm probably one of those people that probably don't need as much sodium in my body, but I need to adjust how my position, how I'm standing, how I'm sitting, and things like that. I need to work on that. That will help me better than increasing my sodium. So there's two types of people that have POTS. Some people, they need the sodium, and they just, and they're, once they take the sodium, they're good. And there's other people that don't need this. They don't take the sodium, but because it messes with their blood pressure. But instead, they need to position themselves. They need to do wear more compression socks. They need more walking. They need to do, if they need to ride a scooter versus walking and standing long periods of time, they need to do adjustments physically to fix their symptoms or help their symptoms be more manageable, versus increasing the salt. So apparently I'm probably in the latter group. So, but with the effects, or I gotta watch it because it can decrease your sodium. So if my sodium is already normal to high, it could drop it down low. So I've got to watch it. So I'm gonna start checking my blood pressure. And when we get back from our little vacation this weekend, it's a little weekend getaway we're doing. I'll talk to you guys about that. I don't know, I may post some pictures or a little music video thing. I don't know. I'm not promising anything. Depends on how creative I get and how I feel. I may do it. Who knows? If you follow me on like Instagram, I will definitely have pictures and stuff on there. It's supposed to be kind of rainy, so I don't know how good the pictures may be. I'll try my best. And we're not the greatest and prettiest bunch, but it's family. You know what I'm saying? And it's memories. So, and it's nice to get out for a little while. And this is a test for me with my social anxiety, because I am a little agoraphobic. So this is really a big jump for me, considering I don't normally go to the grocery store. I don't remember the last time I even walked around a grocery store. I normally just get everything delivered, or I ask my husband to go get it or something. So getting packed up and actually getting in the car and actually driving hours away to go stay in a hotel is going to be a big jump for me. But like my therapist says, she says she's proud of me, so I should be proud of myself too. So I'm gonna be like a toddler in the car. I got my markers, I got coloring books, I got word search books, I've got a whole playlist. I mean, I got enough songs on there that if I play each song one time, it actually is the length of driving time from here to where we're going. So, which is kind of funny. So that should calm me down too. And I will bring my medications too. So I'm not starting this new medication until we get back, because I don't want to start new medication when I'm out of my element. So, but I do definitely need to watch my sodium, my blood pressure when I'm on this, as well as, I will, keep track of any, side effects and everything. I just hope it doesn't mess up my sleeping patterns, because I remember I did try some other medicines and I didn't get any sleep. It was horrible. I didn't like it. So I don't know. Or I had really bad headaches, and I'm just like, it's crazy. And I think my headaches actually could be because of my blood pressure. Even though my blood pressure is like kind of normal. Doctors would consider it normal. I think it's a little high, but I mean, it's the 130s over the 90s, so I think it's kind of high, but for me at least, because I'm typically like in the teens, like 16, 117 over 80 something. So right now I'm in like 130s, 140s over 90 something. So it's kind of creep up a little high, which would explain why the last couple of days I've been dealing with headaches off and on. So I've been thinking it was more like congestion, sinuses, and all that stuff, but it could be because of the stress. It could be anxiety. It could be all this whole thing is happening this weekend. But now we're going to leave today. So I'm just like, I am kind of nervous. One, I need to finish packing everything. And then I was going to take about an hour break to chill and rest and relax. And then I'm going to take a shower, get myself together, and then double check everything. And then we'll probably have an early dinner. And then after we eat, we'll leave. So, yeah, fun stress, right? Which is weird because before I got COVID back in 2021, this was nothing for me. I would plan weeks long vacations, long distance ones, and I would plan a whole itinerary. I would make t-shirts. I was doing everything and I had no stress whatsoever. And here I am now, just going a couple hours away for a couple, like 2 or 3 days. It's like, what? My body's like, no, you're not. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I am. So it's a complete 180 for me. So this is like a test to see how I do, and let's hope I do good. I'll report back when I get back, and y'all find out. I'll tell my stories, and yeah, I'll write everything notes down so I don't forget anything. So yeah, and let y'all know how it goes. If you're interested, comment down below. Let me know if you're interested in videos or something like that. And also like I said, check out my Instagram. It should be somewhere on my YouTube. I think in my bios or whatever they call it. I think I have my Instagram links on there. I don't know if I have my Facebook on there or not, because my Facebook is more private for me. It's more personal. But my Instagram is for whatever. And I may have Twitter or X on there. I'm not sure. I don't really get on X that much. I think it's more if I want to talk political stuff, I may get on there, but I hardly ever use X for anything other than that. I will post on Threads though, because it's whatever I post on Instagram will immediately go on Threads and by Facebook. So it will just basically share automatically to both of them. So if you get it on one, you'll see it on all. So, but yeah, I guess that's it, guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. Hope great Easter. And I hope tomorrow's Good Friday. So if you celebrate that, great. If you don't, hope you guys if you celebrate the Easter Bunny, hope you guys do good on that. I am so sorry if you're on food stamps and you are struggling to make your kids Easter basket for this month. I'm sorry that candy and stuff like that's not included. I mean, it's sad it's happened that way, but I'm not going to get into that idea. I just want to let you guys know though, I hope you guys can make the best of it, and maybe this will be a time you can actually figure out something else for your kids, or start a new tradition. Make it like it was something different. And make the best of it. I mean, you can't control what happens in the White House. So we all know that, because if we did, it would be great, but we can't. So, yeah. So I guess that's it. So guys, I hope we don't get rain out, because we're supposed to have rain where we're going, and I really don't want rain. I really want some vitamin D. I really want to sit on some sand and look at water, and I want some sun. I want to sit by a pool and relax. But yeah, hopefully it won't rain. It's like 20 to 30% chance, but if it does, I'm fine with it. It can rain and thunderstorm all night long if it wants to. It can do it early in the morning hours, but it's got to be over between like 9 in the morning and like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It's got to be done. Because I'm gonna be busy during those times. I want to be out doing stuff, so it can do it when I'm finished, or it can do it before I get started. But other than that, do not come and rain on my parade, literally. As much as I love thunderstorms, as y'all can see on my YouTube channel, it's basically, I think it's a serophile, which is somebody who loves thunderstorms and rain. So that's what I am. And I mean, every time I hear thunder, even on a movie or something like that, I'm like, that is so nice. I mean, yeah, my daughter, she's the same way. She's like, well, that's so nice. As soon as it starts thunderstorm raining, we're opening up the blinds. We're literally like watching the window. We're watching it because we love it. But we don't want it when we want to sit on a beach and we want to sit out by the pool. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just need a couple hours, just 2-3 days, just to breathe, So I'm hoping so you guys, pray that I, send me good vibes and pray that I do good. And I will report back when we get back. And I will let you know, guys, how it goes, how it went, and how I did. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Like I said, please subscribe, please watch my videos, or just push play and put your phone aside and just let it play so I can get my watch hours. Consider hitting that thumbs up on at least every other video so that YouTube thinks you're interacting. Comment down below. So just say hello if you want to. I don't care. I always respond back to every comment just about. And I'm a freedom of speech person. So, I mean, if it's negative, prepare for me to come back at you. But I'm going to try not to be that. I like to try to take the higher road. So I may not respond to you if you're going to be rude. But I'm not going to delete your comment either. But I'm not going to be responsible. If anybody else wants to come out there and come at you, that's between y'all. So, but yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and happy Easter. And because I won't talk to you guys again until after that. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.